Look at this stunning view. Really is a beautiful view. So back again in stunning Popoli. It is early. The shops are just starting to open, I think. Not quite 9 o'clock yet, but it is a beautiful, beautiful town. And obviously here there are the facilities. There's a hospital, there's a bus service, there's a train station. Train station is probably about a 15-minute walk maybe from here. But you do have everything that you need. And running parallel to my left is there's a park area, a few bars, restaurants, things like that. It's just a great feel to this town. Lots of work happening here, and like I said, things are closed at the minute. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet. So I bet Pizzeria del Corso. That's what I like to see. Usually the smell coming from there is incredible. So all the basic shops that you need, plus some of the bigger ones. Acqua e sapone. And then you have bigger supermarkets such as Conad and things like that. So lots to do in the town. Great location. As I said, you can get trains into Pescara from here. You can also head towards, I think it passes through for Rome. And the town is certainly having lots of work done, because it is now the only thermal spa town in Abruzzo. There used to be Caramanico. Popoli had to change. Okay, sorry about that. The video cutting off for some reason. I've got some problem with the camera. All good fun. I've come out today to get some filming done because we've got a break in the weather, and it looks like I've got a dodgy SIM card. There you go, such is life. So obviously this is the main part of Popoli. Beautiful church up there. This apparently is going to be a hotel. This is usually where the market is as well here, and this is going to be a B&B, I understand. So lots of work happening in town, especially now because of the thermal springs opening, which is superb. There's a new restaurant just along here as well. The property we're going to see is sort of in the back, so you can either get to it going up these steps and getting sort of rounded into the old town from there, but the best place and where you would park is actually further along this road and then taking a left and heading up. But it's sort of in the backs of here, so you can't drive right outside your door, but that's what life is like in the historical centres. You just have to carry things up. Keeps you fit. But why wouldn't you want to live in these amazing places? Okay, shall we head up close to the house? Let's do it. So you can see lots of work that's happening, and Domenico has just told me that this is actually going to be an escalator that takes you down to one of the streets that I've just done the stairs. And there's not many stairs, but this is going to make it so much easier to get from the older part. And if you look here, this church here, that's the one that I was stood outside, where I said there was going to be a B&B to the left. So basically you walk in the corner of the piazza, up a road here, and then you'll be able to get this escalator to bring you up here. That's quite good, isn't it? Thinking about us people that are not so good on our feet. Okay, so this apartment is huge, and value for money is incredible. It's basically all of this goes round the corner and to where the lady stood on the balcony. Halfway there, it's a big apartment, this one, and it has a really nice entrance. Here you're starting to see lots of the work that's happening up here as well. So don't be put off by that, it's all a positive thing. Starting to see some of the views that you will get from the window. So it's basically half of this balcony. It's mad how they do things in half, isn't it? Anyway, half the balcony, up here, all the way around here, and then round the other side as well. And this is the entrance, very historical entrance. Let's have a look. Just look how beautiful this is. What do we say? It's stunning. Look at the original flooring as well here. So this is obviously the entrance that everybody will use. Domenico's there. There's the Domenico wave. Where's the light? Here we go. Let's start doing these stairs so you can see exactly what it's like getting up there. Che cosa? That was showing me a little bit of history. Can't really see it.
Questo si chiama cuscino. Questa praticamente era una casa nobiliare.
Ah.
E il suo stemma era questo.
Oh, so this is, in Italian it's called a cushion, basically, and this is because it used to be a noble family's palazzo, and this was their I can't remember what in the UK we call it a coat of arms. And there you go, don't know what they call it here. Let's head up to the start. Domenico's showing me something else. 1660.
No, 1660.
1660. 1660. He likes to try his English out. So these stairs are all the original ones. A little bit steep, but they're not too bad. Then we're going to go. Dove andiamo? Qua dentro. Quello avanti. Oh, and then we've just got going through into this door here. So it's not bad at all. I thought it would be a lot higher. So these few steps here, and then this. But look how characteristic all of this is. Have a quick look in here. Amazing. Are you ready to take a look? Let's do it. Okay, so stairs into, this is all part of the corridor which is communal, obviously with other people that have got properties here. So once you get to this stage here, even though this part doesn't belong to the property, because this part of the corridor only goes to this property, the current owners tiled it, nobody's going to say anything at all, it's been done for years and years, and use it as their own, because even though communal areas are there for people that have got access, to get people to have access to their apartments, obviously from here only goes there. And this, which will be staying, some of the furniture is staying, some it isn't, she's been using as storage. So it's quite a good idea to do that. Okay, so going into, let me show you the door first. Nice solid door, and leads us into this corridor. And believe me, what you get in this property is unbelievable for the price. Let's head down. We have, this is going to be staying, but the thing to, I'll point out what will be staying. So to our left, we have the kitchen, which I'm going to show you in a second. I just want to give you a little sneak preview of the lounge, because just look at the size of this. Oh yes. But you're going to have to wait for that. So, kitchen first. It's a galley kitchen. So the whole kitchen is staying, including the fridge and also the table with the two chairs. It's actually quite a decent size. Let me give you an idea of size actually while I'm here. So lengthways it's 5.75 meters by about 2 meters. So you've got the room. The kitchen's actually in good condition. It's not new, but it's certainly not old. Nice double sink. Everything that you need in here. And also a new boiler. which has hardly been used. Excellent. Nice high ceilings. I'm going to tell you something about the ceilings in a second once we get into the living area. But a great sized kitchen. And again, then we've got access to what we saw before in the living area. And I do like the fact that they've got these double doors. Now I'm sure somebody's going to be asking whether or not we could take this out, possibly to have an all-in-one. But you wouldn't be able to do that because this is a solid wall. The only thing you could possibly do, but I don't think I'd bother, to be honest with you, is put an archway in the middle of here potentially and put the kitchen on this wall. But I think the living dining area is such a great area, it doesn't bother me having the kitchen tucked away. The windows, you will be pleased to know, oh yes, they are double glazed Daves and they are new. So these nice aluminium wood look. So the shutters on the inside, they're brand new. I don't think they have fly screens. Oh no, they have the old ones, but looks like it needs attention. But it would be easy to put fly screens in here. Radiators are good. They've got thermostatic valves, which means you can turn them down in different areas. This is that half balcony I was telling you about. It's somewhere to hang your clothes out. And look at this. Look at the view. Here's the cranes for all the work that's happening. Look at this stunning view. Really is a beautiful view. So again, that church where we stood at the beginning is just here. And that's actually the hospital behind, where there's a crane there. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction because this is quite small, this screen. So that's the hospital, and the train station is somewhere over to the left from that. So it shows how close you are. And then in the distance I can actually see up here somewhere, I can actually see Vittorito, and to the left I can see the start of Raiano as well. Beautiful, absolutely stunning views. Let's carry on. So I'm going to go back into the lounge from the side we came before, because I just like that. And what a great, stunning size room, really is. And what I wanted to tell you is the owner of the property has told us that here, this ceiling they actually put in, because Italians are very conscious about keeping heat in, but they put this in because before, if you took this ceiling down, which sounds like it's a big job, but it's a false ceiling that they put in, the ceilings are 4 meters high roughly, with big vaultings in there. So if you wanted to do that, that would be amazing. I'm not sure how you feel about that, but it would not that there's anything bad with this place anyway, it's perfect as it is, but I do think that would be something extremely special if you were to do that. This apparently is staying. The sofa is going, the table is going, obviously TV and these cabinets are going, but they are going to bring another table in to replace that one. Obviously things like paintings and that sort of thing will all be going, they're all personal items. Great radiators, and this also has air conditioning, which is superb. What do you think? What do you think of the size of this room? It is just, what a great room. This property, you know, you could live in here with no problem at all. It's more than just a holiday home. But what a great holiday home it would be, and what a great rental property this could potentially be as well. And if you're looking for investment, huge requests for rental, especially long-term rentals, as in 12 months. 7 meters 15 in that direction by approximately, doesn't want to tell me, hold on, by approximately 5 meters 40 in that direction. Does get slightly wider towards that end. Yeah, this would make a fantastic rental property. They've obviously put some sort of shade on this window because the sun's out, but oh no, it's because the fly screen. This does have a fly screen, but it does need some attention. But beautiful views, the same views as before, and the same thing with the shutters. Maybe this used to be a Juliet style balcony before. I think it's perfect as it is. I wouldn't change anything, to be honest, in here. You'll be pleased to know. Quite like the floors as well. Incredible. Electrics, the boiler's new, the radiators are old, but these are the older iron ones, so once these get hot, they stay hot for a long time. The electrics are of the time, but everything works. So nothing, you know, why replace it if everything works? Then, the night area, as in bedrooms, are down here, and we have a bathroom here. Let's show you here first. I'll show you how all of this connects together, because you could actually do some alterations here if you wanted to. Right? I love the layout as it is, to be fair. Beautiful doors. I've got to watch that I don't get my reflection anyway, because I know some of you like to play your little game. There's a mirror there. This is what they call an anti-bagno here. The idea is that you don't open the bathroom up onto a living space. It's a nice little space, little storage. And here you do have, oh, a mirror there. Nearly saw me, didn't you? Here you do have a Juliet balcony. Again with those views. Amazing. Then we have a bit more storage in here. And then we have the bathroom, which again is a great size, slightly different floor tiles. Good sized bathroom. We get into everybody's favourite moments as well, where we do the Dave shower test. So we have quite a large sink. It's an older suite, but again, it still looks in perfect condition. You can just move straight in here. Another thing that I should say, all of these walls, they'll all be stone. So if you wanted to reveal some stone, you could do that. Also, I would guess, yeah, even here, look at the thickness of these walls. These are all stone, every one of these and this. So if you wanted to reveal stone on one wall just to give it some of that character back, you could easily do that. Okay, so this bathroom is, I'm not going to go to the window, 2 meters 50 in this direction, but then there's another good 50 centimeters into the window by, and from left to right, by 2 meters 50. That can't be right. Look at this, let's check this measurement again. Yeah, 2 meters 50 there by, yeah, 1 meters 95 in this direction. And you may be wondering where the shower is. And there it is. So it's everybody's favourite moment, is the shower test. I'm not going to get in because the people still use this. But this is a good sized shower. What am I going to say in here? It's a one very comfortable Dave shower. Or it's a one Dave and two Sylvanas. Sorry, one Dave and one Sylvana. That's what I would say about that shower. So great size, great size. I suppose if you did want to extend it, there is room here, but again, I wouldn't, what's the point? All perfect. Okay, so what I was thinking, I've only seen this apartment once. Potentially, I know some people like to do some work, some people don't. Just remember this wall, and then we'll come back to that later. And you can hear my phone's ringing. Very professional. I asked Domenico to move everything out of the way, and he didn't. Let's head off into what is the night area. So apparently the high ceilings are in this side, if you wanted to reveal them, but lower in this side, if I remember. That's only if you want to do that. I'll show you that in a second. Here they've got a big wardrobe, which obviously limits you getting in and out, excuse me, of this second bedroom. But that obviously easy to resolve. So this is the main bedroom in here. And again, a great size. The bedroom is staying, the wardrobe is staying, and yes, it's mirrored, so you won't be seeing me. Great size bedroom. And you've also got a window over here, or double doors. Superb size. Not sure if this is staying, but I believe these other things are staying. Let's show you the windows. So the view from here is just the side, but you're sort of getting a sneaky view of the town as well. But this is a superb size. And then I gently move out the way so you can't get my reflection in there. So this little alcove, as we call it, where I'm staying, where I'm stood now, I'm not going to include that in the measurement, but this is 3 meters 30 without that, and the tiles as well, just to let you know, are all similar to the one. They're not the same as the ones on the outside, but they're very similar. And then the room is then, I can see that you're trying to see my reflection, 4 meters 30 in that direction. So great size, really is. And as I say, there is light in here, but I don't quite like the bulbs they've got in here. They're not giving much light off. So I think once you sort out that, there'll be plenty of light in here. Now, what I was saying about the bathroom's the other side of here. If you wanted this to suddenly become an ensuite, I think that you could put a door through there, and that would take you into that room. Obviously we need a geometer to check, but that would take you into that anti-bagnio, as we've called it. And that anti-bagnio can, I don't know, you can make it private, yours, and then obviously you've got your own bathroom. If you like that kind of thing, then you may wonder what you would do then for others coming into the house. Well, I'm going to show you that now. Carefully, just show you the bed sheets so you don't see my... In case you're wondering why I'm dodging reflections, this is a game that all the childish ones amongst our viewers like to play of Spot Dave in a mirror. So I'm getting better at this one. Okay, so what you would do for other people, now they've got a lot of stuff in here. Before I show you the second bedroom, which is smaller than the others, but what you could do then is have this as the bathroom for visitors. So if you could take up, you've got all those wardrobes outside. I think I would take these out and maybe bring the washing machine into this area, maybe put it somewhere here, because at the end here you do have what they're using as a laundry, but this is a bathroom. Limited amount of light because obviously you've only got a small window there, but here you could put a shower there in the corner, and this could be, if you wanted the other one to be a private bathroom, then this could be one for guests. Or would you leave it as it is? You tell me. This bathroom size is not huge, but it's 2 meters by 1 meter 60 in this direction. But as you can see, they've got just this one of these tiny space-saving baths. But if I would change this, have a normal sink put in there, and then you could have a decent sized shower in there if you wanted to. And then all of this cleared out into that other room, sorry, into the corridor where the big wardrobe is, and that sorts that. And then the second bedroom is just through here. So it's not a huge room, but this could easily be a double bed. But they do have a lot of furniture, and all of this is staying, this wardrobe and things like that. But I think I'd be tempted to take this out to give more room. They've got a single bed in here at the moment, but it's definitely a double. I think a double would easily go onto this wall. I mean, you can see the single bed, so two of those together, you've got plenty of space. Or maybe even up against there, the double bed. I'll tell you the room size. It's a bit of a strange shape, so let me see what these are. So 3 meters 60 in that direction by, let me, quite difficult to get this, by 3 meters 20 in this size. And again, limited views in here, a bit like the bathroom, but it does have the really nice windows and the shutters, and it's great to have that second double bedroom right next to a bathroom as well. What do you think? Don't you think for the money that this place is just incredible? I do. The potential here for investment is incredible. It really is. Lots of space, storage on the outside, potential if you wanted to reveal stone, and even reveal some vaultings if you wanted to. I just think it's in a town where you've got all public transport, you've got hospital, you've got everything you need here. What do you think, folks? Write in the comments, tell me what you think of the ideas that I've given. Can't wait to read them. Are you ready for final thoughts? Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one, what can you say? I just think it's a no-brainer property, isn't it? Fantastic location, historical palazzo. The chance to reveal some stone and everything else, a huge amount of space. 2 beds, 2 baths. This space is incredible. I think to reveal that wall around the window with stone would be something really special. I really do think that. I think it just has that spacious feeling and those beautiful views. New boiler, new windows. Bathroom suites and things, a little bit older, but certainly not, still in perfect condition. Just ready to use. And then again, you just get those glimpses of the views outside over this incredible town. Absolutely stunning. Great size main bedroom, good size guest bedroom, and then the possibility to do what I said with the turning this into a bathroom, full bathroom if you needed it. I just think it's a great property. Gets you into an amazing area in a big town. Absolutely stunning. Well, folks, as usual, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. Please do everything to keep this channel going and staying alive. Is that a Bee Gees song? Thank you so much, folks. Whatever you do, whatever you're doing, stop. Send an email to info@ahomeinaitaly.com, and do not miss this one.